Hey, my name is Jobby, and this is a big box for a tiny figure. And the reasoning for that is because this box is supposed to contain a PSP game. You know, I'm actually quite excited to own the Madoka PSP game. As a huge fan of the show, I'm always down for more Madoka shit. So of course we got this box, all this shit we don't care about, and oh, there's no game, is there? There's no game. I don't care. I don't even have a PSP. You know, it's been a while since I sucked the show's dick. Madoka Magica is the story of ordinary middle school student Madoka, who is definitely not Magica for the majority of the series. And if you really wanted a summary of this excellent show, I highly recommend it. You can go ahead and pick your poison. And by poison, I mean actual poison. You're not gonna want to live after this. I can compare the show to a seemingly cute cat. It's all cute and adorable looking, and you're playing with it and petting it, and you kind of want to throw up because it's so cute, but when you rub that cat's belly, mommy loses her head. I've been stalling for too long, but that's only because I don't have much to say about the figure itself. The painting and the sculpting on this figure is serviceable. Serviceable might be too harsh a word. The figure is actually really nice looking. It's just that I already have two other figures with the same exact uniform that I'm kind of fucking sick of it. But I do have to give Max Factory credit. They could have easily just used one body mold and changed the head and the legs. But instead, each of these school uniform figures are different molds. On a more artistic note, fuck, I meant to say artistic. Fucking hell. On a more artistic note, the sculpted detail of the thigh high clinging onto the leg is excellent. And apparently this thigh bulge is a fetish, you fucking weirdos.
Could you do me a favor and have a seat right over there?
And the head sculpt, of course, is really well done. Basically the same as the magical girl form, except with these cute little ribbons. But unfortunately, there's no way to get this ribbon on Hammer's head. That only makes sense to fucking weeaboos like me. But you can do this though. Wow, that's actually kind of cute. Madoka seems to be quite happy to have a hole in her head. I would be too. But if you change her face, wow, I feel terrible. And you get another face that's Jesus if I wasn't depressed enough. The sculpting on these faces are extremely lively and full of emotion, especially this face. She's even got a quivering lip, oh my god! It'll be alright, Madoka, come here, let me get at that thigh bulge.
So no cookies for you?
Now what's even cooler is that you could interchange these faces with the magical girl figure, which is pretty much the only reason why this figure exists. It's great to have character-accurate expressions, you little crybaby. Surprisingly for a Figma figure, this one doesn't come with many accessories. You do get a bunch of hands like these open hands, fists, grabby hands, and half-open hands. Now with these half-open hands, you could get this included little fuck to rest on her arm. But that's not the only place you can stick them. My ass. So you get this alternate sleeve part, which is pretty easy to switch out. And now you can plug that into Kyubei's hole. The painting and sculpting on Kyubei is actually really well done. And that's a straight up broken motherfucker. And for the final most exciting accessory, you get a bag. I suppose the stand counts as an accessory as well. And if you're not using any of this stuff, you can put them in this sandwich bag. And I guess I'll talk about the extra shit you get. Haven't opened any of them. I don't intend to use them. You get some kind of Kyubei wallet, a character portrait, and cum rag. I assume it's meant to be used with the character portrait. Now the moment I've been waiting for. Look, I'm really sorry, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Swivel! Head looks up that far and down that far. Head pivot, ball joint at the pigtails, and that can rotate. Ball joint at the shoulder, rotation. Arm moves out. Bicep swivel, bend at the elbow. Wrist swivel, up and down at the wrist. Ball joint at the crotch, ball joint at the hips. Tight thigh swivels, bend at the knee, up and down at the ankle, and a pivot. And also a waist. Wait, is that a swivel? Wait, there it is. Figmas are usually small, but this one is teeny tiny. Here's Figma Mami, Figma Sayaka, Figma Kyoko, and Masterpiece Optimus Prime and SH Monster Arts Godzilla. Overall, this figure... Wait, I missed something. Figma Madoka Kaname. Alright, let's end the video. Overall, this figure is perfectly good. As for this PSP bundle, I'm not sure if the game makes it worth it because I don't have the game. But to be fair, I only did pay for the figure at mandarake.com. The box was just a happy bonus. So for anyone who's considering donating to my Patreon, swivel bless your soul, I have set a new goal. 500 clams a month will be enough for me to start doing more Figma reviews and more SH Monster Arts reviews. I do recommend you only donate $1. The $5 reward is temporarily closed, and the $10 reward is just for those who want the ego boost of a shout out. I was just kidding about that. Thanks to anyone who donated $10. I love you.